The World Cup is kicking off in less than 100 days against a backdrop of geopolitical uncertainty, giving tourism leaders heartburn and suggesting a more muted lift to the US economy than initially promised by FIFA and the Trump administration. A growing list of challenges, including the Iran war, a year-long drop in international visitors, withheld security funding for World Cup host cities, and lackluster hospitality industry projections, are adding uncertainty that the soccer tournament will deliver the expected economic boost in 2026. This week, former Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem told lawmakers the government's, quote, ability to provide for a safe and successful World Cup is being hindered, end quote, by the partial government shutdown, even as the agency has yet to distribute $625 million in Congress-approved security funding to the 11 U.S. World Cup host cities. Lodging demand in the U.S. during the tournament months of June and July is expected to drive a disappointing 1.7% year-over-year lift in revenue per available room nationally, roughly a quarter of the overall boost received the last time the U.S. held the World Cup in 1994, according to a recent report from hospitality analytics firm CoStar and Tourism Economics. The report projected the 11 U.S. World Cup host markets could see a 13% lift in revenue per available room this summer, but the overall impact to the U.S. will be, quote, negligible due to the underlying weakness expected elsewhere, according to Isaac Galazzo, CoStar and Tourism Economics Senior Director of Analytics. As of early February, airline bookings for the host cities in June were down 5% from Europe compared to last year, down 3.6% from Asia, and essentially flat from South America, according to Cirium data. Nobody doubts the US will see some upside to hosting the World Cup, but by how much? A FIFA analysis last year projected the World Cup would drive $30.5 billion in economic output and create 185,000 jobs in the US this year, but that figure was predicated on the assumption that international tourists would flock to the tournament. For more on this story, check out the article at the link in the description.